We have quite the matchup, my friend. TNC versus EG. Best of 3. Loser goes home. Winner goes forward in the tournament and gets secured top.
It can hold its own against basically everything. Block is taking quite a beating here.
Yep, Fly, another Earth Spike. This, I believe, is the third one with the Fabled.
Oh, the body blocks.
The right clicks are enough. First blood for EG, and this is exactly what they need with this high-tempo, kind of earlier game lineup. But last time we saw Arteezy play the Nature's Prophet, 20-minute shard is going to be pretty important timing. Too light to get those 2 greater treants that really become annoying.
Oh, Fly's in trouble
to be
here.
able to push, yeah. You can see Arteezy TPing back as Fly.
Oh.
All right, that was a little bit of a wraparound there. Bach. Looks like he's going to back off for now, but the Sprout being used for a little bit of vision here. Now Bach taking some right clicks from Arteezy. Not going to be enough quite yet. Does get the vision in the end, though, and that will be a kill for Arteezy. It was kind of a separated fight between the supports and the cores, if you will. Is now Ice in the top lane getting chased by Boomy. Has the Aphotic Shield applied, but here comes Crit to try to slow. And it looks like Ice will survive with that salve on top now.
And they also find Tim's bot in the meantime, just in the end. They chased him really, really far with Nature's Prophet and Lion, ultimately getting him. I don't know, there's been a little bit... I don't know if it's because they haven't played it so much. That is unexpected from Gabby.
Preventing the use of attribute shifts, so a great double wombo combo there, if you want to call it that, for EG.
These telekinesis usages have not looked like they were really on the same page.
Yeah.
I don't know, they haven't played very much Rubik, at least not in the playoffs here. Seem a little bit not on the same page with how exactly they want to handle this.
Coil, Abed, you can see that ult from Arteezy coming in with crits, right clicks to help out. He's actually going to survive for now. Gets up a nice LSA, but with Fly here to help out, that is going to be a dead Lina and a regen rune on Abed. As the Fade Bolt's going to cancel at Tim's. Now getting surrounded, only level 3, so the telekinesis, not a very high level. But yeah, I've been very jealous of all the tier 5 item games, as we have the tier 1 tower to start things out here for Arteezy. Of course, this is the benefit of having somebody that, you know, can just TP all across the map. You have a lot of catch, you have a lot of push potential. It looks like they're going to try to get some kill potential onto Boom. It looks like that's going to be a very easy kill. Yeah, Bach missing that spear, uses that arena. They're going to kill Gabby again. Very nicely done from EG, and they have the numbers here. Looks like Mars is going to be next. Bach getting slowed down to a crawl. They finally take out Boomy. That was a little bit of a delayed kill, but regardless, 3 going the way of EG, and the Coil being used to take out Rubik as well. So 4 for nothing. This is starting to get out of control for EG.
So whenever that's down, you go to a lane and put pressure. You know you can TP in the Nature's Prophet behind and make treants. You already have the 2 smoke supports, both level 6, wrapping around on a level 6 off laner, mind you. Very far ahead, and they're going to go for it right away.
Bach, yep. Oh, another Toxin. Okay, they didn't really coordinate that perfectly, but it doesn't really matter when you have this kind of a lead for EG, and not even an ultimate available for Abaddon right now. That is, whew. That's rough stuff. 11 minutes in, still level 5.
Not even level 6, you have to say.
Yeah, Abaddon, not level 6.
Good.
But he will be shortly.
You said Abaddon again. It's Abaddon. You had the chance to correct it.
So here's the thing. So Ice Frog made a point. Okay, so the correct pronunciation, technically speaking, of Aegis is Aegis. It's a literal word. We're going to see a jump in on the Gabby again. A silence is going to be enough. And absolutely another death for Morphling. This is not a hero you want to die on this many times, especially at this type of a stage. We have a Mars Arena used for defensive capability. Viper Strike is applied for now. Mana Drain on the other side of the wall, with the break applied as well. Bach still slow to a crawl. I feel like we've seen this before. Armel is on the other side, though, on the high ground, as Tim's getting surrounded and brought down by EG, as they seem to be everywhere right now. Spear does connect into Ice. They might be able to turn this around onto Armel instead. This is a bigger kill than on Bach. They end up trading a decent kill for an amazing kill. I think somebody was saying 1 game on record at a TI or a major with 0 kills. Was that actually right? I don't know.
This was back at TI6.
Oh, was that you saying that, actually?
Yeah.
Was it your team?
Back at TI6 in the wild card.
Yeah.
We beat Execration, I think, 17-0. Do you know who was on that Execration team?
Who?
Abed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's right. You were telling me.
He learned from that, and he's now applying it to his own games, and that's going to be...
Now, even with the attribute shift going off for that long, yet another death. Boomy,
he has the ulti.
He's got his ultimate this
time.
On
Abaddon.
Abaddon is dead. But so is Rubik, and this is a shellacking of a lifetime.
They are actually... Why is nobody playing the Lil Nick's voice line?
That's true. That's a good point.
Are you guys going to play the game?
Anyway.
17-0. They just lost that lane. In the mid lane, they drew. I think that was their best lane outcome so far by far. And they've just been outplayed. Like every single rotation from especially Crit's Earth Spirit has just borne fruit, and he's going to find another one here.
Yeah, Crit has absolutely destroyed this game. Fly, will he expend the finger? No, he's not a greedy boy. I would have taken that charge for sure. We see a coil. Looks like it's not going to net anything though.
The waveform.
Yeah, but the silence onto Gabby again. Looks like he's going to be brought down. Well, he gets the attribute shift off, but it's just too much of an advantage for EG, as Boomy will be the one to get out. It feels like the Morphling is dying and the supports are getting out a lot of these times. They need a Blink Dagger first.
They need a dagger on Mars so they can get an arena. Then inside this arena, the spear has to land. Lina has to be able to cast all her spells without getting silenced by 3 different silences, or 2 silences and some stuns. I mean, it is possible for TNC to pull off this kind of fight, but there's just so extremely many conditionals right now that need to be met. Ideally, Rubik steals probably Coil. If he can find that, that's very good against Earth Spirit and Puck itself. Notice how I said itself. I think Slax is very proud of me. That's lore accurate. Here we go. There's the roll.
Again, Crit, but the attribute shift did go off. Coil onto 2. Abaddon trying to do as much as he can to save his poor carrying Gabby. That's the 20th unanswered kill thus far for EG, and make it 21. Okay.
I mean, as I expect, I went into this series saying I think TNC are the favorites, and they're showing why in this game.
Wait, what did Kyle predict?
I don't know.
I didn't get to listen to that segment.
I think Kyle didn't get to predict, and that's why the game is cursed.
I see.
Oh.
Now Bach, he's going to take a Viper Strike with the Kuro. Oh my god, he just gets blown up. This is not remotely close. I don't even know how to hype this. 23-0.
This could be good educational content for elementary school for kids to learn how to count.
23. What's after 23, kids? Well, that's the death of Gabby, probably.
24! But that's what we're talking. Like, good is not even close to good enough here. It needs to be absolute perfection, and EG needs to make mistakes at the same time. So, a tall order.
All right, I have a feeling TNC is going to get a kill here.
You're not going to go on Viper first and get away with this.
I have a feeling Bach. All right, he gets off the Mars arena, and yeah, not a lot of damage being done by Ice, but there's the LSA. This is the first kill of the game for TNC. Can they turn it around? Rubik dies, buys back. Armel getting right-click despite being in the BKB inside that Sprout as well. He'll be brought down very shortly by Arteezy. Double kill for him. And now Gabby on the run has to waveform away. Boomy. Same story, but different result. Looks like he'll be taken out by the right clicks of Arteezy again. So it's a 4-for-1 with the buyback coming out on the Rubik.
Well, you said 27-1, right?
I said, did I? Yeah, I said 20. I guess I'm not going to win. And he gets tipped by TNC.
They all in-smoked 5 heroes and jumped the tankiest hero in the enemy team.
And they got him. I mean, okay, let's look at this realistically, okay? If I was looking at a game 21 minutes and you're down 12K, that's obviously extraordinarily, like, the discrepancy is huge. But we've seen comebacks.
We have.
Like, let's forget about the scoreline for a second.
Broke.
All right, this won't be good for TNC. And yeah, that's another death for Gabby. I'm trying to think of a silver lining here, Cinder. Is there any way?
It's a best of 3.
Yeah, there's another game to play.
Silver lining. Imagine this was a best of 1. That would be very sad.
Yes.
That would remind me of a certain wild card that...
Okay, you've been on the losing end of these games before.
No, never. I don't lose.
So it's a nerfed version of that. Like, you would literally just end the game instantly with one team play.
Honestly, it could be minus 0.5 armor. Sometimes the text is not updated. He did go for the Vessel, by the way. We've seen it used twice, I think, on the Morph.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it resulted in a kill. Most of the kills on the Morph has just been silence chaining.
Yeah, Arteezy with the Aegis, not... I mean, he definitely doesn't want to be the second person to die this game, so he made sure that he got that one. Okay, he's going to get speared into the range racks, into the LSA. Mars Arena to follow. Can they actually take out Arteezy? Well, they're going to take out Mars first. Crit. Okay, he will be the second kill of the game for TNC. Is now Boomy gets the Aphotic Shield up. Arteezy pops back up with that Aegis reuse.
Oh, 3-2-3.
Very close. Yeah, that was a split-second decision. We'll have to get an instant replay of that scoreline for sure, as Arteezy and Abed are just cleaning up. I believe GG's will be called here shortly, as it is now officially 36-3, and I think that's where we'll probably end. I mean, one benefit of being such low level is you'll be up soon, so you can have one more defense after the megas come up, of course.
And that, you know, the
all right, GG's are called. Unbelievable game by EG.
36-3 and megas. To be honest, they are a little bit deceiving.
Yeah, it's deceiving, like I said. So EG handling business here today, and that was
what a stomp.
Yeah, we keep getting these clowning games. That was okay. We've had Gaben level shellackings. I feel like that is somehow a higher tier. This is game 2 of this best of 3.
You are correct.
If TNC loses, they are out. If they win, it goes to a game 3. I'm just stating the absolute obvious for anybody that may just be joining us.
Their mindset was all of our lanes lose to Razor, so which one is most expendable? And
I do position 1.
I do think putting Dragon Knight in the worst lane is the right call here. I think it's way more important that both Lycan and TA thrive in the beginning. As Abed will kill mid together with crit.
So overall, like with this Lycan being taken into account, I don't think you told me which lineup you actually like more. Or is there still like this big unknown factor because it is a Lycan?
It's honestly still unknown, but I like TNC's confidence and I like what they're going for here. But I don't know if I would just theoretically just flat out favor their lineup based on draft. The good news for them is hopefully based on this early game, their laning phase should go better than last game. So we have another kill, this time in the bottom lane.
I mean, TA, she is off to a pretty good start. So that's the one lane where they haven't really...
She's being dove really hard here, by the way.
Oh yeah, you're right, Armel. Getting dove with the 3
double
sticky napalms.
TPs.
Yeah, I think both canceled actually.
Oh, that's minus 200 gold.
Yeah, and I think with
plus
this,
1 death.
Abed might want to get a little bit more aggressive, although the Firefly is down now. 5 stacks of sticky napalm, and that last right click.
That is really
TPs.
bad news for TNC.
Bad. This is against a Dragon Knight who has less CS right now, about even. But this is a position 1 Dragon Knight. This is Gabby playing it. And I mean, do you think there's going to be any other kind of, as you can see, Inkswell on? Okay,
good
nice
stun.
Earth Spike there from Fly. Still going to take a lot of damage with its Arctic Burn into the right clicks of the Wolves. And that is the first kill of the game going the way of TNC.
See Boomy skilling the 2-1-0 build on Wyvern.
Oh boy, we have Lasso with crit coming in as well. Firefly, oh, he's actually going to miss. And now the TP out, so Armel will be fine. Yeah, well,
because the thing is, he didn't even need to roll, right? Like,
yeah, I thought he was just going to walk up.
They needed that roll as the TP cancel and do it. They were doing a great job just pulling him away. I thought he was just going to follow up with a kick for the slow and that they would get the job done, but...
All right, Inkswell, Abed. All right, oh, that's a lot of damage, and that's a big turnaround for TNC. I mean, they had the numbers as well, so EG perhaps getting a little bit overconfident, like you're talking about when Lycan was kind of making this somewhat of a comeback in the NA scene at least. We'd see the Echo Saber as, again, it was position 1 Lycan, which I guess for all intents and purposes, this basically is like you've been saying. So,
yep, I think Echo Saber on that hero is really good. Armlet, Echo, AC, BKB, those are the key items.
Fly's going to be spotted out. Yeah, Dragon Tail is going to be applied to him. And in human form, Gabby, might not be enough though. Finally get him off just before the initiation from EG. Now Flame Break to follow. Static Link is on Ice Ice Ice.
Shapeshift.
Has quite a bit of damage as a result. But yeah, Bach, he just looks so much slower now that they reduced the move speed back to 550. I don't know why. Yeah. I think the animations were made for something way higher. So we're going to see the Inkswell.
Oh no.
Yeah, not able to get off with those wolves. Good. And here's the jump in from Crit. Into the Flame Break as well. There's the Winter's Curse, but it looks like Boomy is likely going to fall here after he gets up 1 Splinter Blast. In the meantime, Tims was being pressured by Crit, but after all that, only 1 kill. Very surprising. Inkswell, oh, no, not going to connect on Crit this time. Now Bach no longer in his wolf form. Ice 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 does have Static Link. Not sure if they have any catch on top of this, though. So Fly actually be found out by the TA. That's a lot of damage. The Cybless, man, he actually just got 2 shot. Crazy, but Bach continuing to get chased down with that Plasma Field. And EG net themselves probably a more important kill. Obviously, for all intents and purposes, position 1 Lycan. Now Abed and Arteezy, if they can find this kill, this is an enormous kill going the way of EG. So they find the 2 main cores of TNC, and they only lose Lion.
Or Glimmer, or both, in any order. Both items are amazing this game, so I think we will see them. The effect of going Glimmer is...
Ooh. Yeah, jumping onto Gabby right now. Magnetize is applied with Arteezy. He's going to get Dragon-tailed, but back into the Pulse Nova he goes thanks to Abed's Flame Break.
From EG.
Yeah, Winter's Curse not going to save his comrade, so ends up being a wasted ult in the end.
Or when she has Blink Deso, like whatever 2 items we're going to see from Armel, he's not even going Dagger or Deso, actually. He's just going straight Dragonlance. Was that Dragonlance BKB?
I think it was Deso BKB still.
Oh, he's going Dragonlance
Deso. He gets his ult off. Looks like they can get the Dragon Tail off on Ice Ice Ice. He might be the sacrifice for EG. And Fly looks to be next with the Inkswell on top of the Wolves. You can see how crazy of a combo that is. And double kill for Bach and potentially into the Roche pit.
That's going to align nicely with the Lycan's BKB, I think. They'll get it around the same time.
Looks like EG will give this up. We have, there is crit. That's potential steal possibilities here. No, not going to happen this time. We've seen it before, but...
You're probably going to have something connect, right? Like an Earth Spirit or a Razor or a Lion, like honestly, almost whatever it is. If you don't have BKBs, it's a kill.
Yeah, very true. So with that Aegis, they're going to use it to take that tier 2 top, it looks like. Ice and company are in the area. Yeah, Bach pops his ult. We see the initiation here onto the Dragon Knight with the Finger of Death. That's enough to take out
oh my God, he's
him immediately. Arteezy getting right-clicked by Bach as the Pulse Nova trying to create a little bit of space with that Flame Break as well, but he's going to continue to get right-click down, and the crit comes in. Double kill for Bach. Abed does TP out in time. This did cost a buyback on the Grimstroke, as Ice's TP will cancel thanks to that Boomy ult. And now he's just going to get cleaned up. So a 3 for 2, I believe, with the buyback in TNC's favor.
Not massive, but it's something that obviously over time will start building up. Which I like it this way. I like it a lot more than the old one where it was, do you have it at the perfect moment or not?
Right. Oh, we have a scan here.
It's just another objective to try to build an advantage.
Fireflies in, Blink in. Do they see Armel? They do finally. There's the lasso with the BKB applied. Looks like they'll be able to take him out. No Aegis, of course. And Arteezy on the backside here. We see the Ink Swell being used onto Bach. Looks like they'll be able to clean up Fly. So it's a 1-for-1 to start things out. As the Wyvern is actually stuck on the cliff, pulling an Arteezy there. And with that, EG get a nice team fight in their own, but of course, Roshan will not be up for quite a while. Now it looks like a nullifier potentially, so that's kind of cool. So any Ghost Scepters that come out, or Eon Discs even, will be completely countered with that item. Very offensive in nature and offensive depending on your perspective. And EG smoking up here, Abed with the Firefly. Gabby is going to be the initiation, but there's the Winter's Curse to stall him a little bit. Split is going to connect on the other side as Arteezy's now attacking his own teammate. Now they're going to apply all the pressure to TA as Crit jumps in, but finally the BKB is popped off. Arteezy now on the run with that Pulse Nova, getting right-click down like none other by Bach, but it is a trade for the TA, so 1-for-1 to start things out. And now TNC trying to find cover in their tier 2 tower. Gabby getting very low thanks to this Firefly. Abed is doing so much damage in these fights. Now he's just going to jump in front of the tier 3 in a triple kill for Ice. And a 4-for-1 in EG's favor. And now Roshan is alive. I mean, the downside of this, EG just doesn't have a lineup to kill Roshan very fast. But if we do see the shard, by the way, on Abed, that's pretty cool. That's the double flame break. Okay, Finger of Death with the Impale. That's a freebie on Boomy, who's just trying to de-ward here.
So even if EG can't take Roche themselves, as long as they can prevent TNC from getting it.
Right. Oh, there's the initiation this time onto Bach. Oh my God, Arteezy's getting destroyed by Armel. Gets the Yules off just in time. Looks like there might be a trade. Basically the same trade as last time. The Lycan for the Lesh. Now Crit gets off the dust as Ice wants to continue on. Yeah, he looks like he's going to be able to get this successfully for now. As Fly comes in, has the mana drain. Looks like they're going to lose one more member. They're going to jump in with that Magnetize. A triple kill for Crit as he's in the enemy base right now. Rolls out to safety. Has that Ghost Scepter in tow and looks like he's just fine. He actually finished the fully
interesting pickup here. So looking to save his allies from Lycan TA.
Yeah.
Can also save against Curse. So a very nice pickup in this game. I agree with that very much.
Yeah, but Nullifier is getting pretty close. Bach, they're going to get a freebie here. And now if they know that Roche is occurring, it's already at half HP. Dragon Form is already popped.
Bit of distraction tactics here.
Yeah.
Not expecting this at all.
Yeah, not for now. They don't have the Bat Rider ult, obviously. Courier trying to... They're not going to get vision there. The buyback now on the Grimstroke. We see the Winter's Curse on the Ice pops the BKB shortly after. Who is going to get the Roshan kill and all the goodies inside? It looks like the Aegis has been snapped from Armel, so EG will get credit for the kill, but not the Aegis itself. Now who's doing all the damage? Now Arteezy inside the pit, doing so much magic damage in there. Finally gets out here as we have Fly with that Finger of Death. Bach is going to be the first death, the main one for TNC, is the buyback now into Lion. Armel getting up to the high ground. Abed will get caught by that Dragon Tail and finally brought down. Double kill for Armel thanks to that Aegis steal.
I guess the downside is that you really were expecting to get this Roche, right? So you didn't really get to use it for very much with the Aegis Cheese in that instance.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything got used, so you used everything to break even, right?
Oh boy, he's gonna get caught out here. There's a jumping from Gabby with that BKB and the Dragon form. Now they're jumping from Crit on the other side. Winter's Curse to follow. And it looks like Arteezy will be the first casualty here for EG, and Crit looks to be next. You can see the Nullifier being used, so no more Ghost Scepters for you, says TNC. Ice has to TP out with that BKB, so...
It's the fact that you have vision that the enemy team, it doesn't really matter how many sentries you have, they will always find information, right? You either have to kill them or you're going to show. It's kind of like Beastmaster Hawks, just that they're fully mobile.
What do you think about... Abed is building an Aeon Disc. What do you think of that?
Dragon.
Into a Nullifier. Do you like that? Do you just say you force it? No. We see the jump in from Gabby. He's now Big Black Dragon with that BKB. Arteezy. Well, he pops the Bloodstone, so he's healing quite a bit. But there is that Nullifier. Look at this thing go to work. My goodness. Arteezy is down in the fountain now.
Double Dragon Tail coming up.
Yep, Soulbind on the 2. They're not able to combo with anything, but the right clicks are enough. Okay, Winter's Curse gonna hold this off for now.
So
First Willowy Lion, yeah. Wyvern makes things very awkward indeed, but in the end, TNC clean up 3, and this is looking very good for them now. Yeah, they can get mid and top.
Yeah, for sure. This is too late.
Tier 2 still survive.
Look at these racks.
Yeah, this is,
Okay.
And Batrider, Abed does have his ult. Yeah, they're just going to concede these two, knowing that they really can't do anything about it. So 2 racks for TNC as they've come back after getting 3 total kills last game. And they've come back with truly a vengeance.
Yeah, they're not done yet. They have a trap in the base. They see Crit.
Absolutely. Gabby fishing onto Crit. He's going to get blown up pretty fast here. Nullifier means you can't Ghost Scepter anybody, or E-Blade, I should say. Buys back into the game, though. There's the Winter's Curse again.
Curse, actually.
BKB activated by Ice. Abed is actually going to die to his own teammates, basically. Double kill for Armel. And now Crit, again, the Nullifier applied. Just diebacks, and this looks like the beginning of the end for EG in game number 2. Nice double flame break from Abed. They're trying to hold this. Arteezy with that Bloodstone healing up quite nicely. They did take out the Lycan. Gabby looks to be next. He's in his human form. This is the time to kill him. TA in the meantime, they're getting okay, double kill for Arteezy. They're actually turning this. Tim's in the meantime attempting to TP out. We'll get Hex though. So a triple kill for Arteezy. They technically hold. Did cost a dieback onto Crit. But they do push extremely fast as well. We can't underrate EG's pushing capabilities.
And they all leave together because they know if they TP even 1 or 2 heroes back to base, they're just exposed.
Yeah.
I really like that family TP, to be honest. I think it was the right call. Yep, now it is. Oh, Tim's.
All right. Good. Fly pops the Ghost Scepter for now. Yeah, but there's the Nullifier. And if anything, that's actually a good target. Grimstroke's actually be the first to fall here. Winter's Curse onto a couple heroes. Batrider with the BKB still activated, getting beat down by his teammates, along with the TA minus armor. That is enough to take Abed out of this game for 2 full minutes. Dragon Knight pops that BKB as Bach already has a double kill. EG kind of dropping like flies. They did get the support kills at the beginning though. And Arteezy, all right, they're actually combining onto Armel. They find a 3rd kill in this fight. Can they find more? Gabby blinks out with an overwhelming blink. Bach no longer in his Lycan form. Uses the Nullifier, and it looks like he's going to be the 4th to fall. EG somehow coming back in this game. And Roshan is up for the taken. Is this an Ags Rosh or a Refresher Rosh?
It's a Refresher Rosh.
Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope we have a 10-minute
Very good
conversation.
for both Lesh and Bat, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's good for Razor as well.
It's actually not good for Lesh with his build. Armel currently is sitting on a measly 350 move speed in a 50-minute game. He just cannot run away.
And he's Fireflied up right now, and like you said, has the Refresher Shard available. I mean, you played in the last major All-Star matches. We're going to see the instant initiation from Gabby onto Batrider. Lincoln's is applied from his friend. BKB is popped. He gets the lasso up onto the TA. I'm not sure if EG actually wants to fight. All right, they finally jump in with that Magnetize, but again, with all that magic resistance from Dragon Knight, not going to be able to take anything. Abed buys back into the game, but look at this damage from Ice onto Armel. Abed as well. Armel trying to stay alive here. Pops the Refraction. He's going to get eaten through instantly. He might have to buy back as 2 more supports have died for TNC, and now with Arteezy with that Diabolic Edict talent, they might go deep into the fountain here. They're going to drag the Dragon Knight all the way down to the low ground. Do they have enough damage to actually take him out? The Cold Embrace will keep him alive for now. There's a Nullifier applied to Arteezy now. E-Blade from Crit, not going to save him. Does have buyback, will expend it as well. And now EG on the run. Fly pops that Ghost Scepter. They don't have Nullifier again. But this could be a kill onto the Lycan. This will be pretty big if he can get this last right click, but no. Looks like he will survive, but the Cold Embrace actually saves him. Ultra kill for Armel. And now this will be a dieback onto Arteezy if he ends up going down. You can hear the screaming in the background. A rampage for Armel. Good freaking Lord. GGs are called. And this is gonna go to a game 3. Holy Gaben, what a game. We didn't get the tier 5 items, but I'm pretty satisfied. This was a nail biter.
That was a crazy way to end that game. Like complete radio silence from both teams for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then suddenly you get like 10 kills within the span of 40 seconds.
Nature's Prophet carry has looked very good, even when it lost, when No Ping played it. And I think Luna in decider games has had a very good record throughout the tiebreakers and critical victories in the playoffs.
Looks like we'll be able to use the tower for cover. I mean, Ember, one of these heroes that I guess, do you even go Flame Guard in this lane? Go into the jungle. We're going to see the spear that you're talking about fly into the tier 1. Impetus to follow and the enchant. And yeah, the tier 1 tower doing most of the damage there. And Bach for TNC gets first blood.
Not going to kill him, but this is still really, really good from Abed.
If this was an Earth Spirit game, he'd probably be dead, right?
Yes, for sure.
That is a big difference here with Lion this time. Oh, nice. Initiation onto Gabby in the bot lane. Getting saved for now. Yeah, but Ice next to the tree, so that Whirling Death pure damage is way too much to deal with. As Crit tanking up the tower, actually does get off the Fairy Fire, but still dies in the end.
I think that for way too long.
Yeah,
great
like
surround by Arteezy here.
Yeah, nice skewer though by Bach. Don't think they're gonna get the kill here, but he can tank all these creeps, and I mean, this is gonna be an issue, especially with this siege here. Although it looks like the siege will be aggroed by the tower eventually. I mean, Ice, he's getting a little bit low, but I feel like with one TP potentially on TNC side, they could potentially get this kill, but Ice is not scared of anybody. Going on top of Winnie, there's the TP we're talking about. Crit, looks like the other TP from Arteezy now. They're going to be able to clean up Gabby relatively easily. Now Ice, making some pressure from Tims. There's the Hex to counteract from Crit. And both Boomy and Tims are pretty low. Arteezy, though, takes an impetus to the back of the head. Looks like he's just going to dodge this. Earth Spike. Actually, the right clicks are enough for Crit. This lane is just getting turned around big time in EG's favor.
This is what carry Nature's
Second kill for
can do.
Luna. Wow. Yeah, Firefly already expended. The Sleight of Fist continuing to just be a pain in the ass for TNC. RP is available now for Mr. Magnus in that top lane.
Fly covering the top rune. It is bottom, however.
Double Remnant with the Arteezy TP, but they can't really find the chains yet. Abed looks like with that ult from Arteezy is more than enough to net them a kill in the mid lane. And with that aphotic shield damage, ends up being a double kill. Now Gabby with the Eclipse, but a lot of it is being tanked by the Treants. Doesn't really matter. He finds the proc and the right clicks that he needs. And with the rotation of Bach, they get a double kill for Boomy of all heroes. Interesting.
Oh, he's rich.
Yeah, I guess so.
You still have to deal with the Timbersaw pure damage and the Lion Finger, but there's more merit to going the healing build this game. So I'm curious to see if that swings him to that build or if he's going to stay on the same path as last game where he went for the Itherlands and played more around his curse rather than the saves.
Armel showing himself here, kind of a baby Timber Chain there. He gets his ult off for now. Armel, there we go with the cancel. Nice lasso. And Boomy again, a dominating streak for him. He gets off the curse. It's only going to apply to the Lion for now, but here comes Abed from afar. Searing
Did he miss the chains? He didn't cast them.
Yeah, he didn't cast them, but he's coming with the double remnants. Arteezy as well with that global TP. We saw this in game 1. Cold Embrace is just going to delay the inevitable. So EG, despite losing Timbersaw, will get the mid laner.
This is the #1 lane counter to Timber, by the way. Quincy against No Ping was an absolute stomp in game 1. It was 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
And then suddenly No Ping took game 2, and we had a very competitive game 3 for all the right reasons. Top tower.
Gabby with the Mask of Madness. Abed is here, gets the Searing Chain off into the Sleight of Fist. My goodness, that actually is enough damage to get the kill. But here's the Winter's Curse into Lasso, into, yeah, everything. Literally 3 ults used to take out Abed, but it is successful, and they get the tier 1 tower as well.
And against a bad end line, you don't really carry there. So I honestly wouldn't even have minded if he didn't skill it at all to begin with. Like if he would have prioritized maxing both Impetus and
Ice Flame Break will bring him back into the Lasso and Eclipse. He is quite tanky, but not tanky enough.
But Fly, they have a Batten.
Yeah,
why isn't he just saving him?
Well, if he had a global cast range on Aphotic Shield, then it would be a very good counter, I think.
He's going BKB because he needs to be able to stand his ground against Bat Luna. So has to do that pit stop defensive item. And that in turn just means Luna just keeps over farming him that much more.
Yeah.
I think
Arteezy gets a little bit of vision on Armel, but I mean, and the other thing is getting these BKBs is Bach. Oh, he gets the RP off after the Timber Chain back into him. Now Ice is in a lot of trouble. Pops the Essence Ring. Timber Chain to the other side, gets a Aphotic Shield.
Good
Looks
save.
like he is fine.
that.
And Abed is here as well with that sleight of fist onto a couple heroes. He's going to take a solo curse. Won't last particularly long. Gets the remnant off in time. Crit with a nice impale onto 2. And there's the burst damage with the Timber Chain into the impale. But there's the Eclipse to follow. Double kill for Arteezy to start this fight as both the Luna and Wyvern have dropped.
That is EG's timing. Outplay.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wonder if you give the Aegis to Abed or Arteezy. I think you give it to Abed, but
I think that's what they're...
That is why they're giving it to Arteezy.
All right, excellent analysis as always.
Yep. Okay, they're back.
Yes, they are. I mean,
Nature's Prophet just caught up.
It's not just that fight. Oh, we might get some more kills on top of this. Armel getting chased by Arteezy. Can't hide in the trees for too long. Crit with that Blink Dagger. There's the Earth Spike. And the right clicks will suffice. So a huge kill from EG on top of the already one team fight and Roshan that they just got. So a lot of momentum on their side. TNC's not afraid to fight, despite not having the Aegis themselves. BKB now online for Gabby, so that is a pretty giant item to have for your position 1.
All TNC needs is a lasso or a skewer on Nature's Prophet, and he dies twice.
Are you surprised there's no blink on Armel?
Arteezy's actually farming this camp. This could be really, really bad.
Yeah,
they're gonna find him.
You see him, sticky napalm to start things out. Flame break actually pushes him a little bit, pops his BKB, but of course there's the lasso into the right clicks of Gabby. Arteezy gets off his ult, but that is just the Aegis. Reinforcements are on the way. They're starting to connect here. As Abed, there's the Eclipse, and yeah, Arteezy just getting decimated. Fly can't even get there in time. Pops his ult a little bit prematurely. Tries to get a Aphotic Shield onto Ice, but there's the RP. There is the cancel with the Aphotic Shield to follow. Now the Winter Skirts onto 2. Looks like they'll find Bach at the very beginning of this fight. The fight might actually extend here. 4v4 without their position 1 Nature's Prophet. Abed still with that Flame Guard applied. Trying to chase somebody down in the meantime, but you see the Finger of Death used to take out Tim's. Gabby finds his escape inside the tree line, and now the chase looks like it's on Armel, but that Firefly is back up. And the consolation for EG might just have to be Boomy.
That went better for EG than I thought it would. They do get Arteezy twice, but the 3 return kills with RP, Eclipse, and Lasso used, you need to be able to play around Ember and Lion. It really enables you to use Firefly effectively in fights, so I think most players in this tournament would have gone the same order on a mid-bat.
TNC is smoked.
This is really big for them if they can find the Lion and Ember first. They get a really good attack angle by coming in behind. They see this with Night Vision. Crit could be in trouble.
Yeah, initiation there, but nice Searing Chains to stop him in place, but it's not going to matter. They'll still be the death of Crit. So a 4v5 situation now as EG's on the run. Fly has to Aphotic Shield himself, which means RPing could be pretty value here, but there, Arteezy going to town onto Tim's to start this fight out. Bach already forced out by Abed. There's a Winter Scars that's going to be applied onto 3 heroes for EG. And Abed basically solo kills Bach and no RP even expended. And now Ice basically unkillable. Is just going to go right into Gabby, who pops his BKB inside that Sprout. Blocked off now, has to TP out. Will be successful. Question is, can EG find any more after this? Tim's getting chased. Will be connected on. And that should be the death of Tim. So a 2-for-1, despite having, I mean, that was really good play by Abed. Just really doesn't care about Lotus this game. That's very surprising, but still cool to see. You're gonna get tons of regen.
Maybe he trusts that the Abaddon Shield is enough, but you know, like, if you're not buying BKB on Timber, you're obviously a very easy target for Fly to shield convincingly, but
oh, Lucent Beam into the Skewer, back into enemy lines. Fly.
Are they gonna leave him?
They're kind of scared of EG getting some retribution here, but yeah, looks like they'll find him in the end. But Ice jumps in pretty deep. Impetus is there. Remember, no save now because Fly is dead, and this is going to cost Ice his life, so maybe a little bit miscommunication from EG.
That was ugly.
And now Roche is alive, so this is really good timing for TNC.
Yep, but if EG are not delaying, this happens in time. They're finally going to scout it out now and see that it's half.
Yeah, no buybacks, though.
This is such a big mistake from EG to lose their Timber there.
Yes.
This is Roche number 2.
Oh, Arteezy TP's in. The Sprout. They're actually going to connect now. There's the RP on top of the BKB, but a nice impale from Lion into the Finger of Death. Blows up Armel. Winter's Curse only on 1. Somehow EG is forcing TNC out. Not even a Roche taken. And now Ice is up. And this is going to be a free Roche for EG. Are you serious? That is Aegis, that is Cheese, that is Shard, which is actually taken by Arteezy. Kind of cool to see this, though. That's, yeah, look at that. 2,500 HP on a Greater Treant.
171 damage.
Wow.
They're strong.
Even the regular Treants, that's a lot of HP.
Luna is still one of the better carries at dealing with this, though.
But she has to be there. So.
Leave them down. All right, they found Tim's.
Yeah, Tim's getting chased down. Oh my God, he's getting bursted like none other. Will survive for now, but finally the Sleight of Fist finishes him off. And there is the buyback onto the Enchantress, but the RP onto 2 into the double skewer. The satanic pop by Gabby as he pops that BKB, and now the lasso applied to Arteezy. Looks like he will finally go down. Does have buyback, and of course can TP back into this fight. Looks like Fly drops as well, so it's a 2-for-1. And now the buybacks galore coming out. Arteezy's still holding on to his. Crit ends up finding his way to the grave. Does not want to buy back. It looks like EG maybe looking to back off here, but Abed still aggressing. Illusion still doing some damage to him.
He has 1 remnant left. He's jumping
where he goes to. All right,
He's
attempting to TP out with that Sleight of Fist. It is enough. Nice play there. So it only cost them 1 buyback, whereas TNC gets 2. That's going to be pretty big. And of course, I mean, again, Nature's Prophet's one of these heroes that is one of the best buyback heroes in the game, but just didn't feel like it was the right moment.
Yeah. Just look at how long it took them to kill Arteezy, but they do manage before just barely before the cheese comes out.
Yeah.
Half a second later there, and that is a very one fight for EG.
Oh. Yep, Gabby. So he's getting caught out now. Ice is there. Nice impale from Crit. You can see the Daedalus is actually being picked up as bot. Skewers Crit back in, but there's the Finger of Death. Luna shall survive for now. Abed trying to chase him. The buyback onto Arteezy, so using it now. Gabby trying to find an avenue in which to get out. He's going to get stuck inside Sprout. Pops the BKB, attempting to TP out. A nice skewer from Bach to save his Luna, but he won't be able to save himself. A double kill for Abed. And Roshan number 3 is alive.
Not the best,
it's
right?
It's pretty bad. Yeah, that's actually real bad. I mean, it's going to be mostly used for BKBs.
It's good on Ember for the Remnant Burst, right?
Is this a game where EG is just waiting for the next Roche? If he gets killed twice, that's 2 minutes with a Luna pushing down your base.
I think this is just EG identifying that they can't high ground, so they're just trying to maximize farm, right? Arteezy's farming his half of the map. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
They're gonna sell him here.
They're gonna sell him.
Yeah.
That's demeaning, but yeah, they're gonna kill him, no doubt.
Is that not a saying?
I don't think so. Not in these times, at least. Could honestly go any way because TNC just has a superior team fight, unquestionably. EG has the advantage right now in terms of net worth, but is there a certain point where this starts to tape, like if the game just extends without any high ground pushing, and it just favors one team or the other?
What's Abed gonna?
He's doing his usual. I mean, this is the Aghanim Scepter in a nutshell. He can just be everywhere, it feels like.
They killed Armel.
What?
Crit and Arteezy got the job done.
Armel is dead, and Gem is on the ground, and now Abed from long range. Not able to take out the Wyvern quite yet. He has to cold embrace himself, but there's the Earth Spike to follow. Abed still has plenty of remnants to go. Absolutely. Is fine. There's a buyback, of course, on... Or is that the attributes? I can't remember. No, it's attributes, I think.
Ex Machina gives the armor.
Yeah.
Deso 2, perhaps. I'm hearing a Hex.
Crit. And this actually pops the RP onto 2 heroes. Looks like Magnus is going to die right off the bat, though. There's the Eclipse. It's the Aghanim's one, so it's going to deal extra damage. Cheese is popped by Ice, but he's continuing to get beamed down by this Eclipse. Finally, the Winter's Curse comes out. Buyback onto the Magnus. Nobody has died for EG yet, as Bloodstone is popped on the meantime onto Ice. Oh my God, the Blink Crit actually disjoints that. Tim's goes down. This will provide another buyback opportunity for TNC. EG still not able to get much else out of this as the Luna, okay, that is a buyback now. EG is actually not losing anybody in this fight. Abed, in the meantime, has his Remnant out. It's walking up very slow to the high ground. Will make it in time.
Dieback on Magnus.
That is a dieback on Magnus, buyback on Enchantress. Luna, I mean, they can't go, they have to go for high ground to force this out or to get that 4th Roche or both.
But yeah, huge win for EG. We were talking about neutral items and all of a sudden they were like, stop thinking about minute 60.
Oh boy.
They want to try to win it before. They have a minute here to maybe force out this Luna buyback.
Oh my God, they actually took the Ags on Nature's Prophet.
It is good.
Wow.
It is a good Ags.
I feel like double chalk. Oh, he already has that.
He bought it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well. See, this is going to cost the buyback on the Gabby for sure, but it's going to be a 4v5 regardless. Finger of Death finishes off Boomy. Does have buyback and a Winter's Curse still. There you see the double chalk on him. They have to save Gabby. This is their entire team right now. But in the meantime, they're going to focus on the Enchantress. That is a dieback onto Tim's. Bloodstone pop by Ice inside the Sprout. Gabby able to get out in time. Winter's Curse not really doing too much. Looks like they'll all survive through this. And this is still 5 members of EG alive and healthy. And they could just go for Throne now. I don't even know if they go for Omegas at this point. Arteezy has to pop that Satanic, keep a little bit more healthy here. Gabby in the meantime trying to defend, but that's 2 racks instantly taken by EG. Buyback now into Armel, so 4v5. 40k net worth advantage for EG. Let's see how safe they play this. They, of course, still have Aegis for 4 minutes, so not really scared of anything. And look how much space Ice can provide. And they're just pounding into this Rax. This is going to be Mega Creeps to the very least. But there's the Skewer back. Can they kill Arteezy? Pops the BKB still. Has Satanic. Has Aegis. Has literally everything online. 3 dead for TNC. All their hopes and dreams were on Gabby, but he just could not provide enough damage. And they just focus on everybody else instead. And EG will continue on in the tournament. TNC eliminated. What a freaking game. Arteezy in the fountain. Looks like they're going to clean up everybody. GGs are called.
One moment, and that's late game Dota for you right there. Like, when the heroes get this crazy, when you get this far, all of a sudden, all it takes is that one key moment, and EG, yeah, EG, they find it.